So I want to lead you through an exercise to really help you, one, start to tune in with what your body is saying, and then two, also help you make decisions from a place of what is really going to serve you and not all of this stuff that our ego is trying to do and all this stuff that gets jumbled up in our head so that we can kind of avoid the overwhelm and start to choose a path that's truly going to serve us and truly going to serve our bodies. And this might be a little bit different than anything that you've ever done, but bear with me. I promise, like once you start doing this and once you start tapping into this, this isn't just powerful for, how we should be eating and how we should take care of our health, but this can actually be really impactful for pretty much every decision that we make in our lives. So what I want you to do is I'm going to kind of walk you through this and then we can kind of do this together. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some deep breaths, and then after we take some deep breaths, I'm going to have you, imagine some scenarios, and then I'm going to have you kind of listen to what's going on in your body, and kind of feel whatever is coming up from here and where it is. But I'm going to warn you, what's probably going to happen is when I start to say something, you're going to have all these thoughts going around up here that are like, yeah, but this is what I've always been told. Yeah, but this is what the internet said. Yes, but this is what, worked for my friend. Or yes, but this is what the doctors say. Or this is what everybody online has been saying. Or this is what the diet industry says. What we're trying to do is cut through all of this programming and really listen to what is going to feel good for here. So to get started, I would love for you to just take a couple deep breaths. I really like to take the ones where we breathe in through our mouth and out through our nose. And this is just going to relax the body and help us just relax a little bit and maybe quiet the mind a little bit so that we can really start tapping into what's really going on for us. So just close your eyes and we're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. So let all the air out of your lungs. Take a nice deep breath in through the mouth. Hold at the top. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, and slowly exhale out through the nose. Take another big deep breath in through the mouth. Hold at the top, drop those shoulders, relax the eyelids. And slowly exhale out through the nose. And then one final deep breath in through the mouth. Hold at the top, relax the face, relax the eyelids, relax anywhere there's tension in the body. And then slowly exhale out through the nose. So keep your eyes closed as I walk you through this exercise. So now you should be feeling a little bit more calm. Just let your breath totally return to normal. And what I want you to do is kind of think about where you are right now. Are you trying something right now to try to improve your health? Think about what this is. Are you, trying to watch your carbs? Are you just eating healthy? Are you following a specific diet? Are you trying to restrict certain things? Whatever it is, kind of think about what this is. Think about what you're trying. And if right now you're like, I'm not trying, I'm really overwhelmed, I'm tired of trying things that don't work, that's totally fine too. Think about something maybe in the past or the last thing that you've tried or something that you tried and maybe worked. It doesn't matter. Anything that you've tried. And just kind of think about what you were doing as you were doing that. Think about what that entailed. Think about the rules. Think about how you had to follow that. And then I want you to really start paying attention to what's going on in your body as you're thinking about that, as you're thinking about doing it, as you're thinking about eating in that certain way. What's going on in your body? Is your body starting to really tense up? Are you feeling really contracted? Are you noticing more tension coming somewhere? Are your eyes maybe squinting a little bit? Do you feel a tightness in your chest or your hips or your stomach or anywhere? Or is it something that feels very expansive? Does it feel like ease? Does it feel like a breath of fresh air? Does it feel kind of relaxing? Does it feel exciting or does it feel freeing? And where in your body are you kind of feeling this? And just kind of really pay attention. This is going to be different for everyone. So just continue to kind of think about what it is and then just continue to just feel your body, feel what's going on. Feel if there's a lot of tension around it, if there's a lot of resistance around it. Kind of feel exactly where that's coming from. And just notice it. There's no right or wrong answers. Just kind of feel that. And notice as you're doing this, you're going to feel things, but your brain is also probably going to come up with a lot of things. But this is why I had to do this, or this is what I have to do, or there is no other way, or there's going to probably be a lot of thoughts coming up. So let those thoughts come up acknowledge them. Thank you for showing me that. Let it go. We're not pushing them down, but we're not running away with those stories. We're just noticing them and then letting them go. And then really starting to scan your body. You can take a few more deep breaths if that helps you. Just take a minute and just listen and just notice. And then is there anything else that's coming up for you? Notice the sensations that you're having in your body. Notice whether it's tightness or notice whether it's expansiveness. What this is doing is this is telling us, if our body is just saying, no, this isn't right, this doesn't feel right, or it's saying, yes, this feels really good. But we're listening to our body. We're not listening to those thoughts that are going on in our head. So give yourself another minute. Just kind of feel and notice and pay attention. And notice if you feel something and then your mind jumps in and says, yeah, but what about this? Notice the difference between that. That may have been enough time for you to really feel what was going on around, what you're doing right now or something that you've tried in the past and give you some clarity on that. That may have not been enough time. And if not, maybe you need to just sit with yourself a little bit longer. Maybe give yourself 10 or 15 minutes to just sit in silence and kind of think about that and really start paying attention. Because once we start doing this, it can be very hard to kind of distinguish. But usually there will be some kind of feeling somewhere that's either like a tightness and a restriction or like a freedom and expansiveness, or some people say it's like a warmth. And that's when we can start to listen to our body and what is really going to be best for us rather than all of these things that have been programmed in our minds. And so this is what I want you to do when you're thinking about, what direction should you be going right now? If somebody told you this and you start figuring out, okay, well, do I want to do this? Do I not want to do this? Your brain will come up with a million reasons why you should or shouldn't do something. But if you really tune in and listen to that and you can really tap in, I promise you, that's going to be the answer that is going to work best for you. So I encourage you to do this practice whenever you are thinking about kind of going down a new path. I also want to, invite you to think about the program that I have, the Radiant Woman Collective. Read a little bit about that. There are more details below. And when you start thinking about that and start thinking about the way that I work and what I have done with people, and you're wondering if this is right for you, and a lot of those fears are coming up in our head, yeah, but this, sit with yourself and really think like, okay, think about me or think about the program, think about what it might mean for you and what that actually entails, and then see how that feels here. And I promise you, whether it's me or someone else, this guidance system is going to be the most powerful and impactful for you, and it's going to be different for everyone. So I'm not telling you that there's one way to do things, but I'm telling you that if you can tune in to what your body's saying, it's going to lead you on the right path.